when we are having an emotional upset and we are with our dogs, especially when we are in a circumstance where our dogs are depending on us to be safe, calm, and happy, to be the guide. We are the ones that our dogs are looking to for what are we supposed to do next? How are we supposed to handle this, right? And if we are upset and if we stay in that place of like emotional upheaval and emotional upset, that's what our dogs are getting from us. You know how attuned your dog is to you, right? I mean, there's no denying that. Your dog knows your every mood, your every thought, maybe, especially if we're thinking about like, going for a walk or something that they love or something that they don't love, like giving them a bath or something, So your dog knows how you feel at all times. Your dog knows exactly what you're thinking, in those certain circumstances, et cetera. So our dogs are so attuned to us. So what that means is that we need to be able to rebalance ourselves, to get back to center, to get grounded, and what I call go back to grazing. And so that phrase, that idea, that partnership principle, this is one of our partnership principles. It goes back to the idea that out in the wild, if you're, a social animal, if you're, an elephant, an antelope, a wolf, a deer, whatever. So if you're a social animal, you live in a social group, and something alarms the sentinel. Every group has a sentinel, and something alarms the group, like, oh, is that something to be worried about, right? Is that, so if you're an antelope and there's, a lion or a cougar that someone spots, that, or a wolf that is like, in the area where you are grazing with your family group, right? Because we're all, social animals, live in family groups. And so if something happens to alert your family group of potential danger, right? So that either the sentinel or someone in the family group will go, hey, did you see that lion over there? And everyone goes, huh? Right? Heads go up, tails go up, whatever, right? And ultimately, within a second or two, the sentinel and the other members of the family group look to the matriarch, look to the leader, right? The one that they trust to keep them safe, calm, and happy, right? And so they look to that individual for what do we do next? How shall we respond? And that the matriarch, that would be you, right, makes a decision. Is it a danger? Should we trigger our fight or flight response, or should we go back to grazing?